balance in the budget?
Well, I'm an economist, and I believe in, and I'm a Smithian, Adam Smithian economist, and he said famously, that which is prudence in the affairs of any private family cannot be folly in the affairs of a great nation. And a private family that borrows more and puts more on its credit card than it can pay is going to get into trouble. So I worry about the deficit. Apparently, the Republican Party has stopped worrying about it. I find this puzzling. But I don't regard it as an explosive danger. Look, at the end of the Napoleonic War, 1815, the funded national debt of the United Kingdom was 2 times annual income. 2 times. Much, much higher than it is now in the United States, where we're gradually approaching 100%. 2 times. At the end of the Second World War in the United States, the funded debt, that is to say the bonds, the outstanding bonds, were again 2 times national income in the United States. In both cases, it didn't matter very much. The subsequent economic growth after 1815 in Britain and after 1945 in the United States made the burden of the debt fall. Because, if income's growing fast, then it's easy to pay off the debt. And that's what happened in both those cases. So we went down to a much lower ratio of funded debt to national income. Now, of course, the problem in the modern world, say the United States now as against Britain in the 19th century, is that the federal government especially, and local governments for that matter, like the state of Illinois or the city of Chicago, have promised other payments besides bonds. They've promised pensions, and they've promised health care for old people like me. And those are out of control. Those are getting bigger and bigger. Those are promises we made. They're not bonds with a promise to pay $10,000 in so many years. It's not what they are. But they're still promises and they're still debts. And those we need to worry about. Now, we can solve them pretty easily by just not paying them. We can do the same with bonds, for that matter. So this is all something that's only a burden if we carry out our promises. So you can see I'm not really worried about this right now. I think it's irresponsible for the Trump administration to go on adding to the national debt at $1 trillion a year, and I wish they'd stop doing it. But I don't regard it as dangerous as the extension of the power of the government that both parties seem to want.
Yeah, I get you on that very much. And I can't speak for the 1815 and the Napoleonic Wars. I bet it was the same, but there was definitely a will to reduce the deficit after World War II. People just thought differently, and
yeah, they did.
And we don't have that. That's what worries
no, we
me.
don't.
We don't have the idea.
No, we don't.
to
You're
do
absolutely
that. So
right.
I think it's going to be painful before we get it somehow.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All right.